and sound of local high school football. Right here on WSAV. Every
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the stars of our show, Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks, everyone. Hey, great week. Let's end on a good note. All right, see you later. Hi. You ready to go? Let's have some fun tonight. Grab those devices right there. You'll need those. The first toss-up is worth $1,000.
Toss-up.
And Vanna's going to get us going.
Showbiz is the first category. Horror movies.
Tiffany.
Horror movies.
Yes.
Disney princess tradition at home, I hear.
Yeah, so as a little girl, I was dressing up every year as a different Disney princess, and now I have my beautiful daughter that I can continue the tradition with.
What's she going to be this year?
We were Belle last year, so I'm really thinking Jasmine now.
Think it's a perfect pick. Audience agree? Yes, baby. Yeah, why not? And you're also a big fan of Mardi Gras?
Absolutely, we live and breathe for Mardi Gras. That's all the fun, but the costuming is what makes it even better. All the sparkle and all the bling.
Well, good luck tonight winning some cash bling here.
Thank you.
Janie Hostetter Hart from
correct.
Bennington, Vermont.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And back home, you've got a room full of costumes. Huh?
I do. I am a retired music and theater arts teacher. I also have my own one-woman show. And if you need a costume, I've got it.
And you grew up in the same place I did.
I did, DeKalb County. And my mother, my 97-year-old mother, is very proud of you because you came from our hometown.
Oh, that's so nice. What's her name?
Her name is Jane Hostetter.
Hi, Jane. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. And good luck tonight. Cora Matthew from Paris, Florida, celebrating with your kids now, but you didn't really celebrate Halloween for a while, huh?
No, not at all. Growing up, it just wasn't a thing in our house, but, now that we have a family, it's a tradition for the kids.
But you got into it so much so you took them on a little field trip.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus is always playing at the house, so we figured it'd be nice to go to Salem, Massachusetts and see the house.
I'm sure they enjoyed it. Good luck tonight. Let's get back to the business. Grab the devices one more time. It is the second toss-up. This one now worth $2,000.
Toss-up.
Category is rhyme time.
Rhyme time is the next category. Potions and lotions.
Tiffany.
Potions and motions?
No.
Potions and lotions.
Potions and lotions.
Yes.
We'll take a look at our first round puzzle now. The category for this one is phrase. There
Phrase
is
is the next
an
category.
ingenious
I'm not
thought.
sexy.
500.
T.
There are a couple of T's, so you're off and running, Janie.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Sure.
E.
2 E's. And 700.
H.
There is an H. 900.
N.
There is one N. One letter at a time. You're working it out.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Sure.
O.
There is an O. Come on, get past it. Get past it. Bummer. Okay, Cora, you're up. $700. S. No S. Tiffany. 700.
R.
There is an R right there.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
An A.
There is one A, yeah. The wild card.
A P.
There is one P, so grab your wild card there. $500 for that P. Hang on to the wild card. Now you got $950. Oh, yes.
Billion.
D.
There is one D. Now reach down and grab that wedge, turn it around and show off the $1,000,000 there. Could get really interesting if you can hang on to that for the bonus round.
I'd like to solve.
Okay, let's hear
What?
A drop
A drop in the bucket.
in the bucket.
it. And you
Yeah.
turn around up to $1,000, but you've got the wild card and $1,000,000 is in play tonight. What's going to happen? The mystery round is right after this. We'll be right back.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Donald Trump makes a lot of promises, but we can be sure of one thing. If he wins, he'll ignore all checks that rein in a president's power. It's all in Trump's Project 2025 agenda. What does that mean for you? Higher cost on groceries, cuts to Social Security and Medicare, more tax breaks for billionaires, and a national abortion ban putting women's health at risk. A second Trump term, more unhinged, unstable, and unchecked.
Ready to save big on a new Lincoln Chevy pickup? Start shopping here! October has landed at Lincoln Chevrolet. Don't miss deals like this. New 2024 Chevy Silverados with 0%.
Prevagen. Your brain is an amazing thing, and Prevagen can help keep you sharp. In clinical trials, Prevagen improved memory. Prevagen, no prescription required.
$10,000.
Welcome back in. Tonight, this puzzle is one of our crosswords, and the clue is seeing red. All right, seeing red. Cora.
We have such a crossword clue is seed red.
Well, 0-0 there. Tiffany. $500.
S.
Yep, there are two S's. Long ways to go.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Sure.
An E.
There is one E. $850.
R.
5 R's. Each one of those with $850, so you're up to $5,000.
I'd like to buy a vowel. An A.
There are a pair of A's, yeah?
I'd like to buy another vowel. An O.
Yep, there's one O.
Skipples. Rose.
900.
T.
One T. And the mystery wedge. All right, the letter.
B.
There are two B's worth $2,000. So the deal is you can take the $2,000. You got $5,400. You can risk that all for the $10,000. You're nodding your head. You don't want it to bankrupt. You're gonna pass.
I'm
More
gonna.
strawberry brick rose.
Okay, I'll spin.
Spin it. Okay.
W.
600, and there is one W. Another word. $800.
Y.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to buy a vowel, an I.
There is an I.
Let's see. Let's look.
3,500.
C.
One C for $3,500. $500.
K.
There is a K. $600.
M.
There is an M. You waved your way through it now. Just be very careful. Say exactly what is up there. Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Mars. Strawberry. Brick. Rose.
That's it.
Yes.
$150, $1 million wedge, wild card wedge, a lot more show right after this. We'll be right back. Wow.
I'm a lifelong Republican, and I voted for Trump twice, but I can't do it again. Trump wants a national sales tax on imported goods. It'll make everything more expensive for regular people, all while giving tax breaks to billionaires.
That rich as hell. You want me to give you a tax cut?
Kamala Harris is for regular people. She wants a tax cut for 100 million Americans, so we keep more of our hard-earned money. I'm a proud Republican, but this year,
Oh,
Georgia,
lottery time.
Cash 3, Cash 4, Georgia 5, evening drawings. Hey everybody, after October 27th, it's Keno Bonus Hours, where you get an extra 30% on all winning tickets. Bonus hours every Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. and every Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Play Keno online or at retailers. And now let's play Cash 3 right here. Your first winning number is 4, that's followed by 6, and your final winning number is 9. Again, if your numbers 4, 6, and 9, what do you think you? On to Cash 4 now. Here we go. First winning number is 5. That's followed by 6. Up next we have 9, and your final winning number is 5. Again, if your numbers 5, 6, 9, and 5 in any winning combination, congratulations. On to Georgia 5. Here we go. Your first winning number is 9. That's followed by Ace. Up next we have 7. Your next number is 6, and your final winning number is 4. Good luck.
You're watching WSAV on your side.
It's a famous prize puzzle now. The category here is event. There it is.
Event is the next category.
$500.
S.
There's one S, and here she goes again. Yeah, $650.
R.
There are 3 R's. That takes you up to $24.50 now.
I'd like to buy a vowel, an A.
3 of those. $650.
T.
Yep, those are up there, 2 of them. So we got those in the mix now.
I'd like to buy a vowel, an O.
There is 1 O.
I'd like to buy another vowel, a U.
3 of those.
I will buy another vowel.
Supernatural.
And there is an I. Tiffany's
Supernatural
off and running
what?
again with this puzzle. What would you like to do now? $3,500.
C.
No C. Jeannie, you get a chance to play here. Come on.
right.
Spin that wheel.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
You gotta spin. Don't have money to buy a vowel.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
But you can get some money to spin. Let's earn some cash here. It's $600.
P.
There is 1 P. So now you've got $600. You can spend some money.
All right. I'd like to buy a vowel. E.
Yeah, it's the last one. You know it's in there somewhere. Then I'll show you where it is. That's all the vowels. $650.
N.
There are a couple of N's.
Supernatural. Flamethrower.
There are 2 L's.
Supernatural walking tour. Supernatural walking tour.
I'd like to solve, Ryan.
Okay, let's hear it.
Supernatural
Yes.
walking tour.
That is it, Jenny. You're going on a tour of your own and a trip to Savannah.
I'm going to Savannah. Yes.
In Savannah at the 1790 Inn and Restaurant. Just a short walk to the Historic House Museum and world-famous River Street. Enjoy cocktails in the lounge and dinner prepared by an award-winning chef. And discover one of the most haunted cities in the world with Ghost City Tours. $8,550.
As you know, it's only a couple hours from DeKalb County, where we grew up, actually. So enjoy your trip and that tour, and we'll come back with the triple toss-up right after this and get Cora on the board. Be right back.
You bet not. You bet not. You bet. No, it's like.
Categories for each. They are worth $2,000 apiece. If you get them all, it's $10,000. The category is thing. Here we go. Good luck.
Triple toss inside the spider web. Spider web.
Tiffany.
Spider web?
Yes.
Now it's time for the second one. Here it is.
Cobweb. Cobweb.
Tiffany again.
Cobweb?
Yes.
So now, as I said, if you get this third one, it's $10,000. Here we go.
Wood. Oh, World Wide Web. World Wide Web.
Wide Web.
Thank you. Yes.
Like to see your $2,000 there as we come to the end. Let's take a look at our next puzzle. The category is food and drink for this one.
Food drink is the
There
next
it is.
category.
And ding means we're running
Speed
out
up.
of time. So Cora, you're in charge. Give that wheel one final grip spin. We're gonna add $1,000 to wherever it lands. So consonants are going to be worth
$50 a piece again. Food drink is the category.
The category is food and drink. And Cora, you'll start us off. S. No S. Tiffany.
T.
1 T.
Oh shoot! I didn't finish typing.
Yeah, it's hard from that point. Let's go, Janie.
H.
It's 1 H.
Oh shoot! I didn't finish it.
R.
I misspelled it.
C.
Yeah, there are 2 C's. Janie.
M.
There is 1 M.
Well, that's not gonna work.
3 seconds from right now.
Eat too much candy. Way too much candy.
A P. No P, Tiffany.
D.
There is one of those. Food and drink.
Way too much candy.
Janie.
L.
show you. Tiffany.
B.
No. Janie.
N.
One N. Go ahead.
We too much candy.
Run!
Say it again.
We too much candy.
I'm sorry, that's not it.
Run!
So, Cora?
Way too much
Way
candy.
too much candy. Yeah, that's it.
Yes!
So nice to meet you. Appreciate that. Quick math. I'll be right back with you, okay? So close. $50 separated you from the bonus round, and you had the $1 million wedge and the wild card, but $19,150. Tiffany, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Okay, Janie. Whew, we got there. $19,200. You're going to Savannah. You're going to the bonus round. Here's how it works. You probably know this. You have three choices: event, thing, or phrase. What is it going to be?
Phrase.
Phrase it is.
And it's also a Fan Friday, and someone at home can win a fabulous prize. Let's see what Maggie is up to. Maggie, what you doing there? We'll be right back.
This collect tour of Portugal and Spain was so special that I've honestly been obsessed ever since. I couldn't get enough of the culture and art in Spain. And when you're in Portugal, Lisbon is a must. Feeling like a local in the heart of the city to the epic views from a hilltop castle. And I took an afternoon stroll through the Instagram-worthy streets of Porto. For your chance to experience Portugal and Spain, go to wheeloffortune.com and enter the word of the day.
At Humana, we believe your health care should evolve with you, and part of that evolution means choosing the right Medicare plan for you. Humana can help. With original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits, but you'll have to pay a deductible for each. A Medicare supplement plan pays for some or all of your original Medicare deductibles, but they may have higher monthly premiums and no prescription drug coverage. Humana Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans include medical coverage plus prescription drug coverage with $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions. Most plans include coverage for dental, vision, even hearing, and there's a cap on your out-of-pocket costs. So call or go online today to...
On your side.
Doesn't get much closer than that. Wow, $50. And who's with you tonight?
My very handsome husband, Dennis Hart.
He's a good-looking fella. Nice to have you with us, and he's excited as well for your big winnings and to see what else you can do. So give the wheel one more spin, Janie. Let's hope for some more big money. Got 100 grand and 75 times the cash. See where it lands. It is the...
He is spin.
Okay, stand by for sound effect. I think I've heard that one before. All right, come on down. So, You know the drill. Choose phrase. We're going to give you the R, S, T, L, N, and the E.
She chose phrase.
What's there, and then we'll ask you for some more help. So that's what you're starting with. Take a good look at it. We need 3 more consonants and then 1 vowel from you.
F, D, H,
1 vowel.
and O.
Yeah. Give it your best guess. Let's see how you did. Well, you got quite a few letters to start with. Really study that. Remember, it's phrase. You got 10 seconds to try and solve it. And good luck.
Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you need to put a little more help, but it was keep up the good.
Yes!
You did good work all night long. This is what
I won $50,000.
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Introduce...
Oh yeah, the water spilled up.
Today's contestants, a retired Navy officer and research assistant from Pensacola, Florida, Olaf Halpern. A photographer from Conway, North Carolina, Carol Lowe. And our returning champion, a game design director from Austin, Texas, Will Wallace, whose 3-day cash winnings total $55,598. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Welcome back to Jeopardy. You know, when I pointed out to our champion, Will Wallace, that Johnny Gilbert would be announcing him today as a 3-game champion, he replied, "That is completely inconceivable." And yet, Will, here we are. You're going for win number 4 today, although I assume Carol and Olaf might have some other plans for this game. Good luck to all 3 of you. Let's get right into the game, shall we? Your Jeopardy round categories are botany first, then we'll have afternoon tea, followed by 90s movies by characters, retronyms, then soul searching. Will, where would you like to start?
Botany, 600.
Until the 20th century, a drug derived from the bark of the cinchona tree was the only effective treatment for this tropical disease. Olaf.
What is malaria?
Right.
Botany, 400, please.
An extinct variety of this palm tree was brought back to life in 2005 from ancient seeds found at Masada. Will.
What is a date palm?
It is.
Botany, 800.
Apples and cherries are members of this family of plants, named for a popular but less eaten flower. They're both in the rose family. Back to you, Will.
Afternoon tea for 600.
How about a cup of afternoon tea? Perhaps from Tetley or this brand, established in London in 1706. Will.
What is Twining?
Yes.
Afternoon tea for 800.
Hit the slopes on a snowy afternoon and do this type of skiing, named after a region in Norway. Will.
What is Trondheim?
No, I'm sorry. Carol or Olaf? That would be telemark skiing. Back to you, Will.
Afternoon tea for 1,000.
A good afternoon activity is looking for and listening to this swan, seen and heard here. Olaf.
What is a trumpet swan?
No. Will.
What is a trumpeter swan?
Trumpeter, that's it.
I'll take 90s movies by characters for 800.
Robin Williams as Peter Banning and Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell. Carol.
With Peter Pan.
Peter Pan?
I'm sorry, no.
What is Hook?
That's the movie.
90s movies, 600, please.
Competing booksellers Joe Fox and Kathleen Kelly. Carol.
What is You've Got Mail?
You got it.
90s movies, 400.
Dan Taylor, Jenny Curran, and Bubba Blue. Will.
What's Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
90s movies, 1,000.
Matthew Broderick as Stephen Kovacs, and Jim Carrey as a technician. Will.
What is the cable guy?
Correct for 1,000.
Retronym, 600.
The San Francisco Film Festival, named for this type of film, features live musical scores. Will.
What is silent films? Retronym for 800.
Before the IBM Selectric was a hit commercially, you probably had to hunt and peck on this kind of machine. Carol?
What is a typewriter?
And more specifically?
What is a manual typewriter?
You are correct and out of the hole.
90s movies, 200, please.
Agent J and Agent K. Will.
What is Men in Black?
Yes.
Retronym's 1,000.
The answer there is a daily double.
Retronym's 1,000. All the daily double.
Let's play it safe and go with 1,000.
All right, you'll have 4,400 if you're right. Here's your clue in retronyms. Didy and Tidy Didy are companies that offer home delivery of these for your baby.
What are diapers?
What diapers?
Specific?
What cloth diapers?
That's correct. The old-fashioned
Yes!
reusable cloth diapers. That takes you to $4,400, and it takes us to this commercial break. We'll be back in a moment.
May stay in school.
It belongs to John Wesley You're doing well here as well. You have the lead, and you have control of the board, Will. Make a selection for us.
Great. I'll take Searching for 600.
Searching for 600.
In 1513, he sailed north from Puerto Rico and searched for the island of Bimini, said to have a fabled spring. Olaf?
Who is Ponce de Leon?
Yes.
Searching, 800, please.
As director of the U.S. Geological Survey, this Grand Canyon explorer set standards for mapping the nation. Good-looking beard belongs to John
Good-looking
Wesley
beard.
Powell.
John Wesley
Back to you,
Powell.
Olaf.
Okay.
400. Black Pathfinder Jim Beckworth found this mountain range's lowest pass, now named for him, in eastern California. Olaf.
For the Sierra Nevadas.
That's right.
Searching 1,000.
In 2004, a team led by Robert Sarmast combed the ocean floor for this place, described in Plato's Timaeus and Critias. Will.
What was Atlantis? Sold for 600.
Sold for 600.
A giant statue of bronze hands in Seoul pays homage to this 2012 hit by Psy, and actually plays the song when you stand under it. Olaf.
What is Gangnam Style?
Yes.
Searching 200.
In 1776, this British captain set out on his last voyage in search of the Northwest Passage. Olaf.
Who is Cook?
Right again.
Seoul 800.
Meaning the art of kicking and punching, this activity, Korea's national sport, had its first world championships in Seoul. Olaf.
What is Taekwondo?
That's correct.
Seoul 1000.
Seoul is considered a megacity whose environs include this port city, home to South Korea's main airport. The airport's in Incheon.
Incheon, okay.
Just like at Buckingham Palace, you can witness this centuries-old ritual at Seoul's Gyeongbokgung Palace. Will.
What is the changing of the guard?
Yes.
Retronym 400.
An article jokingly used this rhyming term to describe the delivery method of a 1944 letter arriving 66 years later. Carol.
What is snail mail?
That's real snail mail, yeah.
Afternoon tea, 400.
For a summer afternoon cocktail, try this gin brand. Perhaps it's rum per line. Olaf.
What is Tanqueray?
Yes.
Botany 1000.
Coffea canaphora is the species of coffee plant normally classified by this vigorous name. Vigorous? That's Robusta. Back to you, Olaf.
Seoul 200.
After Korea gained independence from this country in 1945, Gyeongsong was out and Seoul was in, name-wise. Olaf?
What is Japan?
You got it.
Afternoon tea 200.
Grab a friend and spend the afternoon getting in sync riding this bicycle built for two. Olaf.
What is tandem?
Yes.
Botany 200.
Microscopic pores on leaves and stems called stomata allow the intake of this gas necessary for photosynthesis. Olaf.
What is carbon dioxide?
You got it. And the final clue in retronyms will be, it's the plain old H2O that you drink from the faucet. Will.
What's tap water?
Just tap water, yes.
And
even 6,000.
Carol's gonna start first in Double Jeopardy.
players suspense and reveal the double jeopardy categories. They are, from left to right, Rocktober, followed by International Space Hall of Fame inductees. We have art and artists, then quick, some European lakes and rivers, and finally, wow, the who, what, when, where, or why of reading. Carol, what appeals to you?
Art and artist for 400, please.
In 2005, a bridge in Pittsburgh was renamed for this artist. The bridge serves as a gateway to his museum. Carol.
Who is Warhol?
You got it.
Art and artist 800.
Somerset Maugham's The Moon and Sixpence, about a stockbroker who heads to Tahiti to be a painter, is loosely based on him. Olaf.
Louis Gauguin?
Yes.
Art and artist 1200.
First exhibited in 1853, Rosa Bonheur's masterpiece is Le Marché aux Chevaux, which translates to this. Olaf?
What is the Parade of Horses?
No.
Not parade of horses.
It's a horse fair. A
Horse market.
Back to you, Olaf. Quick, 400. Quick word for a group of vehicles such as taxis or boats, owned and operated as a unit. Carol?
What is fleet?
Yes.
Art and artist 1600.
He wrote a poem that said, "My brush above my face continually makes it a splendid floor by dripping down." Will?
Was Pollock?
No, I'm sorry. Carol or Olaf? Dripping because he was painting on the ceiling. It's Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, okay.
Art and artist 2000.
The group of British painters called this brotherhood got together in 1848, but had parted by 1854. Will?
What's the pre-Raphaelites?
Yes,
Click for 800.
Quick for 800.
Firmly fixed in place, you and a pal might be that kind of friends. Will?
What fast foods? Quick for 1200.
The chimney type of this bird is often called a flying cigar because of its dark silhouette as it flies. Carol.
What is a swift?
You're correct.
Quick for 1600.
Answer is a daily double, Carol. You have a chance to move into second place here.
1000, please.
Betting 1,000 on quick. Here's your clue. This two-word South Dakota town is known as the gateway to Mount Rushmore.
Don't have it.
She doesn't know.
Rapid City.
Quick, Rapid City.
You lose just 1,000 though. Select again.
Quick for 2000.
This two-word cornmeal-based dessert is made with molasses, sugar, and spices. What is
Hasty pudding? Okay.
Rocktober for 400.
In 1995, it was a Canadian invasion, as her album Jagged Little Pill hit #1 on the US album chart on October 7th. Will?
Was Alanis Morissette? Was that Rocktober for 1200? Oh, the daily double.
I don't know how you observe Rocktober, Will. What do you want to bet?
3,000.
All right.
3,000, please.
10,006 if you're correct. Here's your clue. On October 1st, 2000, Midnight Oil played their hit Beds Are Burning at the Olympic closing ceremonies in this city.
What is Sydney?
Was
They were in
Sydney?
Australia?
Yes.
That's correct. You are in five-figure territory.
October 1600.
It's hard
Rocktober
to
for
imagine David
1600.
Letterman in tears, but he was when this man made his last public appearance on Dave's show, October 30th, 2002. Will.
Was Warren Zevon? Rocktober for 2000.
In October 1988, he went on trial for plagiarizing his own CCR song, Run Through the Jungle, in The Old Man Down the Road. Will.
Was shot for Rocktober for 800.
When this band kicked off its Blood Sugar Sex Magic tour, October 16th, 1991. Will.
What the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
You got all five.
Space Hall.
Space Hall for 1200.
This astrophysicist and Cornell professor won a Pulitzer for The Dragons of Eden, his book on the evolution of human intelligence. Will.
Was Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Carol or Olaf? It was the Neil deGrasse Tyson of his time, Carl Sagan. Back to you.
Carl Sagan, okay. Space was 1600.
This cosmonaut went into space only once, April 12th, 1961. But what a historic ride.
Was Yuri Gagarin International Space for 2000.
In 1960, this German-American was named director of the Marshall Space Flight Center, where he developed the Saturn V rocket. Will.
Was Werner von Braun? Space for 800.
800.
2 months before retiring from the U.S. Senate, this Ohioan became the oldest person to orbit the Earth at age 77. Will?
Was John Glenn.
Space 400.
Space for
In
400.
2012, this entrepreneur's Dragon became the first privately owned spacecraft to dock with the International Space Station. Will?
Was Musk?
Yes.
European Lakes and Rivers for 1200.
For 1200.
A bit east of Madrid, dams on this river form an artificial lake known as the Sea of Castile. Olaf?
What is the Ebro?
No, I'm sorry.
Not Ebro.
It's the Tagus in that part of Spain. Back to
Okay.
you, Will.
European Lake 16.
In Ireland's County Kerry, Loch Lane, Muckross Lake, and Upper Lake are collectively known as the Lakes of Here.
No idea.
The
Lakes of Killarney.
Select again,
Okay.
Let's keep going. European Lakes 2000.
European Lakes for 2000.
In this alpine lake, the Strait of Promentu separates the sections of Grand Loch and Petit Loch. Will?
Was Lake Geneva the one where for 1200?
Bertrand Russell's essay, Why I Am Not This Type of Person, does grant Jesus a very high degree of moral goodness, just not divinity. Will?
Was a religious person?
Olaf.
What is a god?
God?
Correct?
No.
Not gonna try it. It was called Why I Am Not a
Christian. Okay. Same calculate for 1600.
A deadly Cold War battle between East and West plays out in Berlin in John le Carré's thriller The Spy Who Took This Action. Carol.
What is who came in from the cold?
Yes.
The who, what, when, 400.
If you're looking for these incredible title creatures, a J.K. Rowling compendium will alert you where to find them. Will?
Was Fantastic Beasts?
Yes.
Same calculate for 800.
Parents-to-be might want to take a look at Heidi Markoff's What to Expect When This Is Happening. Olaf.
What is when you're expecting?
Correct.
European Lakes and Rivers 800.
Until the 15th century, Pisa was on the Ligurian Sea, but silt from this principal river of Tuscany left it 6 miles from shore. Olaf.
What is the Po?
No.
Not Po.
It's the Arno.
Oh, no, through Tuscany. Okay.
European Lakes Rivers 400.
For about 870 years, this country's parliament met on the northern shore of Lake Tingvella. Will.
Was Iceland?
That's correct.
Last calculate.
Dr. Cole Hendren
Olaf, you gotta get this
races to
one right
save
to
humanity as a
participate with the
rogue
final
planet hurls
jeopardy.
towards Earth in the sci-fi epic When This Happens. Will.
Was when worlds collide?
When worlds collide is correct.
Final jeopardy
22,200
time.
for you. Here's the final jeopardy category for you three today.
U.S. history. U.S. history.
U.S. history, and we'll finish out the week with this final Jeopardy clue. The largest land deal in U.S. history was formalized in a building at this spot, now named for a military hero and president. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Was Jackson Square? Was Jackson Square?
Olaf Talbert, you had $1,200 going into Final Jeopardy, and a response of
Jackson Square. Yes.
That's right. It's the Louisiana Purchase. We were looking for a famous spot in New Orleans. It was Jackson Square. What did you wager?
Everything. He goes up to $2,400.
$2,400. Carol Lowe had $3,600. Did Jackson Square leap to mind for her?
Nothing.
Didn't get there. What did you wager, Carol?
$2,000. She drops to
$2,000,
$1,600.
taking you down to $1,600. But Will Wallace had a big lead today of $22,200. Will he be adding to that? Is it Jackson Square he's got in front of him?
Jackson Square also. Yep. $2,200. He goes up $24,400. He is still the champion.